First name and last name.
My name is Claudia Blevins.
And how do you know Chris?
I've known Chris because my nephew has a son with his sister.
Has a what?
Has a son with his sister, Rosin Torres.
Oh, hey, CC.
Yeah, my nephew has a son with his sister, Rosin
Okay.
Torres. Yeah.
Oh, dear. And so, as we heard the wake, how do you feel of the outcome in the community, or how do you see it in the community?
I think that it's bullshit. Chris was not a gang member. He was not affiliated as a gang member. Yeah, he had his flaws. Yeah, he did what he did. But who doesn't? You know what I mean? And but the way he was like looked upon as he was this and he was that, and no, he wasn't. He wasn't. He wasn't a gang member, and I want to make that very clear to people that he was not a gang member. And he was a kind person. He laughed. He made jokes. He would give his shirt off for anybody. Like, he would help anybody. You know what I mean? He was a kind person, but he also, yeah, he did have his flaws, just like every other human being does. But I mean, it doesn't mean that gives people the right to badmouth him or talk about him or make him or belittle him, because he's still a human being. God still had a purpose for him. He just didn't know yet at that time what he was doing, and yeah, he went on the wrong path, but still, like, that didn't change the living person that he was. He was still loving, he was still caring, he loved his kids, he tried everything to do with his kids, tried to be there for them, tried to be there for his family. Even with my nephew, he was very close to my nephew, like, they were best friends, like, best friends. And the only reason my nephew went separate ways was because my nephew started a family, and so he moved to Brawley, and he was doing his own thing.
Mm-hmm.
But he still came to my house, and he still, like, he loved my nephew. They were
So he would go to Brawley? Because you live in Brawley?
Yeah, he lives in Brawley. My nephew lives in Brawley.
Oh, so he will go from Central to Brawley, okay.
Yeah.
Just for the clarification,
Yeah,
everybody doesn't know that.
Yeah,
It's 30 minutes away.
Yeah, he was a good kid. Like, nobody deserves to die this way. Nobody. And I'm saying that from experience because I lost my brother 5-6 years ago. Same situation. They shot him in the head, and there was a witness, but they don't say nothing. You know what I mean? So I feel the pain that they're going through, because it's like, you want answers. Just say it. I mean, what are you so afraid of? Yeah, there's consequences, repercussions, but I mean, he didn't deserve that. Nobody deserves that. And the family deserves justice. Like, I don't know where it just happened. I mean, it wasn't right. It wasn't right, and I don't agree with how everything's going, because, you know what I mean? The Austria PD is like, oh, well, he was a gang member, so we can't do nothing, or whatever the facts are. Same thing with my brother. Yes, he was a gang member, but he had changed his life. He had changed his life all around, and when they killed him, it happened from his past. I don't know, I'm not sure. But Austria PD just gave up. Like, they don't even, like, try. Put some effort into it.
Going back on your brother, he passed away 5 years ago?
Yeah, 5 or 6 years ago, yes.
In El Centro or Brawley?
Yeah, here in El Centro.
Okay, so it's the same kind of case thing.
Yeah, same thing. You know what I mean? Somebody rolled up on him and his girlfriend when they were taking out their groceries, and they just started shooting at him, and his girlfriend was a witness, but she don't say nothing. She don't say who.
So that's another case we got to work on.
Case, you know what I mean? And so it's like, El Centro PD has to really, really look into the crime, dude, because, you know, I heard a story a while back about a kid that they couldn't find him, or they couldn't find the person that killed him, and because his family was a police officer, they found the person right then and there. Like, is it because of the background, or is it because of, what is it? Like, do they favor certain people? What is it? Like,
So is it the way they call it, the way he was dressed?
Yeah, because the way, dude, people do that every day. There's people in church that I go to Victory Outreach. I see people every day dressed just like that. And what's the difference? There's no difference. You can't judge people by the way
Racial
they dress.
profile, what PDs are doing now is
exactly.
called racial profile.
Yeah, it's racial profiling. Like, you can't do that. Like, those are human beings. They're people. Like, just because of how they dress or how they talk or the people they hang out with doesn't mean that they're just like that.
Because I know Victory Outreach does dress.
Yeah, that church is a good church. To me, it's like, I went to that church when I was little, and then I stopped going, and then I started going again, and it's just like, people like that dress like that every day. People, we all talk the same way, act the same way. Don't judge people by that. Don't. Because
Don't judge a person by his cover.
Exactly, you don't. Because, Chris wasn't even a person that would start stuff. He was really quiet. He was kicked back. He was just
He was to himself.
Yeah, he was enjoying life. Like, you know what I mean? So, I don't understand what's going on and how they just gave up so quick and not even like detail. There's details in it. I mean, investigate. Do your job. I mean, people pay you money to do it. You know what I mean? Do your job. That's all we ask for is do your job.
And that's so we're at the end of this. Do you think social justice should be done for Chris's family and your family?
Yes, I
So
think it should. I think it should because you know what? There's a lot of people that die here every day or get killed, and they don't even look into it. They just rule out this and rule out that, and it's just like, dude, like, and it's always something gang related. It's always gang related, always, and they don't even look into it. They don't even take initiative to even do it. Like, we're all human beings. We all have our flaws. We all have our issues. We all have our situations, but nobody deserves to die like that, especially not in front of their brother.
yeah, I saw the brother.
Especially not in front of their brother. And if it was for no reason, that's even more crazier. Like, it's crazy. It's mind-boggling.
I mean, now I'm hearing 2 cases, so yeah, we gotta look into those 2 cases.
I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. You know what I mean? Yeah, my brother had a past. Yeah, my brother did a lot of stuff. Yeah, he has a record. Yeah. But I mean, he changed his life. And it didn't matter. I mean, they took his life anyway because of his past. And I mean, that's just how things are nowadays. You know what I mean? And it's sad. It's sad, but I mean, I couldn't do nothing about it. And I still can't do nothing about it. I mean, regardless of, even if I did, I kind of think like to myself, even if I did find out who killed him, you can't bring my brother back. You can't. I mean, it's just sad. And it's, either way, it's like you're just screwed either way. You know what I mean?
Because there's
But
cases in this valley, for the record, 30 years that haven't been solved to this day.
I believe it.
And it goes back to my family, and they haven't solved it to this day.
I
It was
believe
and it was in Dogwood, my own uncle.
My brother-
Execution
my-
style.
My brother died right here. Right here by the Lewis Homes. Right here.
Right here in these.
Yeah, right here. Right
My
here.
west,
Right here.
east side, west side.
Uh-huh. Right
Yeah.
there. And the witness was right there. And you think she said anything? No,
Uh-huh.
she didn't. She rather left Mexicali and is hiding in Mexicali somewhere. And yeah, she talks to me once in a while. And I mean, I still have that anger and have
Well,
that
yeah, you wanna know the
frustration.
truth.
And you know what I mean? But she still is scared to say something. So I'm just like, I'll leave it in God's hands. I can't do it literally in God's hands.
But your case is interesting because I cannot believe it. I'm still.
Yeah.
As a journalist, I'm mind boggled.
But because he was a gang member, they ruled it out as that it was a back pay from back in the days. That's what they ruled it out as.
Okay.
But see, Chris is different. It's not like that.
Chris is not.
The gang member, he's nothing like that. He has no past to bring him like that. He hasn't done anything wrong for somebody to do that to him. Nothing. So it's like, yeah, so it's mind-boggling. Yes, it just like, oh my God. I mean, it's frustrating. It's frustrating.
5 years from now, you think this would be solved? 2 years from now?
I don't think so.
Okay. That's it. We're done. I mean,
Okay.
I want
Thank you.
your friend.
Yes, he was my